biggest cow in Australia, if not the world. We knew that he was always going to grow into a big steer, but we never realised he'd get this big.
It's no bull. Knickers the steer is utterly enormous. Hoof to hind, he measures 194 centimetres. That's over 6'4", almost the height of NBA star Michael Jordan, making Knickers one of the biggest bovines on earth.
He's a big animal. We couldn't put him on the crush scales, but we put him on the platform scales, which we weigh multiple amounts of animals on. And he cracked a 1.4 tonne, yeah.
1,400 kilograms.
1,400 kilograms, yeah.
Farmer Jeff Pearson says he always pegged Knickers as a standout steer. He bought him from Brunswick for about $400. The 7-year-old Holstein Friesian now packs close to 10 times that value in beef. Enormous steaks.
Absolutely, yeah. You would struggle to fit one on a normal plate, yeah.
Luckily for Knickers, he won't ever make a dinner date because his size is also his saviour. He's simply too big for the abattoir.
He was unable to fit into the supply chain, so Knickers lives on.
He'll see out his days in the green fields of Jeff's Lake Preston farm, where he's taken charge of herds of Wagyu cattle that shadow his every move.
They all look up to him, obviously, and he's just whenever Nicker moves, they move, and he's pretty much just the leader of the pack and coaching everybody where they need to be going.
Geez, he is a big cow.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow. But he's not easy to get close to. Knickers is rarely handled these days since he no longer fits the race to the cattle yards. Is he friendly?
He'll probably just walk away with the others. Yeah, he's not touchable.
Not aggressive or anything.
No.
Jeff says it'll be a job for the Guinness World Record team if they want to get Knickers' exact measurements.
He's incredible.
The world's tallest steer sits just over 2 metres, but Jeff's pretty sure Knickers has his Australian competition beat. A steer in South Australia measuring 190 centimetres.
Bit of rivalry from the East Coast. Big Moo, I think it was called. Pretty original name, not as original as Big Knickers, I suppose.
How did his name come about?
Yeah, well, he had a little friend, which was a Brahman steer, and they grew up together, and his name was Bra, as in Brahman, so it was Bra and Knickers.
As for how he got so huge, vets say cow sizes are generally increasing, but Knickers likely produce more growth hormones.
When he gets older, he might be calling Nana Knickers or Grandpa Knickers or something like that, so yeah, it definitely suits him anyway.
Yeah, big Knickers. Proving in this paddock at least, it's survival of the fattest.
I think he'll have a very restful and peaceful life.